What's up, guys? I'm Mike Knowles.
And I'm Jack Barron.
Ever since Tron, people around the world have been wondering, when is it that I can immerse myself fully in a digital world experience?
I have thought about this quite a bit.
Well, unless you've been living under a rock the last couple of years, you should know it may be just around the corner.
Over the last couple years, many companies and startups, such as Oculus, made their mark at working towards virtual reality headsets for public consumption, whether this be gaming or filmmaking.
Even more so in the last couple years, we've seen huge strides in these advancements, with companies like Facebook buying out Oculus and other major companies working on their own VR experience, such as HTC with their Vive, and of course Sony with PlayStation VR, which at GDC this weekend, they finally pulled back the curtains with more information on it.
According to Sony CEO and President Andrew House, the PlayStation VR will be shipping this October ahead of holiday 2016 and will retail for only $399.
Now we say only for two main reasons. The first of which is that its price point is significantly cheaper than other major VR headsets, including the Oculus Rift pricing it at $599 and the Vive at $799.
The other reason is that unlike the Rift and the Vive, the PlayStation VR doesn't require more than a PlayStation 4 to play, which will run you around $400 more, but is rather cheap considering Oculus and Vive both require super high-end gaming PCs, which are going to start breaking the 4-digit mark.
Now, notably, this headset package is missing two important parts. The first is the PlayStation 4 camera. The second is its motion controls. Now, together you can get these for about $100, and overall, that's still far cheaper than owning a high-end gaming PC with the cost of the PlayStation 4. The reason these are probably left out of this package is this is probably the bare bones package for the PlayStation 4 user who has everything and is very committed to the Sony brand. We could probably expect like a combo pack with the PlayStation 4 to come out soon with the motion controls and the camera.
But of course, what good is a high-end VR headset without any content? After all, unlike the Rift, which has been on market for devs and had many gaming and movie experiences developed for it already, PlayStation VR hasn't had any open source development. Well, don't you worry, because Sony has you covered.
House stated that Sony is incredibly dedicated to the endeavor that is the PlayStation VR. As happily stated, there are currently more than 230 developers making content for PlayStation VR, 160 of which are software titles, and then Sony expects 50 games to be launched with it in October or before the end of 2016. And we know what you're thinking. Who's to say these games are even some people want to play? Well, you'll be very happy to know that one of them is going to be a Star Wars Battlefront VR experience coming exclusively to the PlayStation VR.
Oh, you gotta do the Luke Skywalker thing with the blast shield on his face. Like, how am I supposed to see anything? Oh, that's what I totally do. All of this is really a shocker. I mean, just back in 2014's GDC, we were hearing the first announcement from Sony about the project, and it was the last of the major companies diving into VR to throw their hat into the ring. Now, not only will they be offering their product at a more affordable price point, but are taking steps to ensure content users care about will be there at day one.
This, of course, is something Sony is no stranger of. After all, they are obviously taking a significant loss selling these headsets at this price point, something companies like HTC and Facebook aren't willing to do. However, unlike these companies, this is an approach a console manufacturer like Sony has been making for years, selling your product at a reduced cost to get the user base on board to then sell them more stuff down the road. It's worked out for them on every one of their consoles so far, and thus should make them pretty confident about the PlayStation VR doing the same.
But what do you guys think? Are you excited for PlayStation VR, and what kind of virtual experiences would you want the PlayStation VR to offer you?
Log Horizon. Log Horizon.
What is that?
You gotta check it out.
Fine.
If you guys know what Log Horizon is, let Jack know in the comment section below. And as always, guys, subscribe for more great daily content or check out our video. And we'll see you guys later. Oh, I can't jump! Oh, I can't jump! I can't jump! No!
Good place, good place. Great place right there.
Oh, man down!
I lived. Oh.
Oh no, my guy!
You're dead.
Little green!
Die?
Yeah, he drowned.
Dang it.
No! What happened? He had like 20-some.
Yeah, no, they didn't count the explosion.
Oh.
Nah, I would not risk the jump.